Oh, landmines and jellyfish. Welcome back to Knives, I guess, and I like long walks on the beach, pizza, and crying alone in a dark room. So first things first, we hit 1,000 subscribers earlier tonight. Yeah, boy! I would be louder, but I am exhausted. So keep an eye out in the next day or two here. I'm going to make sure we stay above 1,000, and I'm going to get my giveaway video put together, and then we're going to do our 1K giveaway. So keep an eye out for that. That's coming very soon here, as long as the numbers don't drop down below 1,000 again like they did earlier tonight. And with all that being said, we did our live stream tonight, and the 20-sided die picked my Civivi Mastodon. And I threw this in there because I wanted to play with a pocket cleaver, and I was hoping the die would pick it out for me. Last week it didn't, but this week it did. And let's take a look at what we got. So first things first, and most important, the pocket clip is tip up, which is the Lord's carry. You got a flipper tab. Let's flick the bean. And we have got a bit over 3 inches on a cleaver style blade, and this is 9CR18 MOV and G10 on the scales. Also, I did a nice little color match 20-sided die for the lanyard bead. I had to, and I just shortened it up and made it a little bit more manageable. But you know, I went into this expecting that this was going to be maybe a 3-hour edge, something like that. You know, because I hadn't done 9CR18 before, so I figured a little better than 8CR13. You know, it'll hold up a little bit longer. No! The knife won. I pushed for 4 hours, and it was still holding an okay edge. It was still doing okay at push cutting paper. I mean, I gave it hell. We even had a stronger cardboard than usual, so we've been doing like 32-pound edge crush test cardboard for the most part for most of these, and the 8CR13 still showed wear and tear after 2.5 hours, and it had scratches from the dirty cardboard all up and down the blade. That's been all of our 8CR13 so far, and at 2.5 hours like clockwork, it got so ragged out that it just wasn't cutting worth the crap anymore, and we needed to put it on the strop. So we went through a good bit of our 32-pound cardboard, and then I got into a stack of 40-pound crush test cardboard that was a lot harder to push through. I learned an easier way to cut it, but it was still hard to push through, and it was a lot rougher than what we've been doing. At the 4-hour mark, it was still okay. I would have kept going, but physically I wasn't capable of it anymore. So, and again, like half the fun here is I'm still learning about this stuff as I go. And like I said, I thought a little better than 8CR. This held up maybe a little bit better than this D2 did. It thoroughly surprised me. And, you know, this was fun to cut with. This is one that, you know, I just did the pocket cleaver video, and this is one of my favorite knives in the collection. You know, the only reason it didn't see even more carry time than it got was because the Bull Mastiff is the same pattern, same size, same shape, but it does everything better because it's on bearings, and that fuller is easy to flick off of. It's open centrifugally. If I was in a filthy, nasty environment, this would be the one to go with. It's on bronze washers. So, going through these cuts, I got the hot spot in the same spot as always, right here where this callus rides in here while I'm pushing my cuts through. And you know, I tried using the choil right here, and it did help, but it made it harder for me to get the right angle for these cuts because I'm coming in like from above pushing down. And other than that, the ergonomics were, you know, unremarkable. They were definitely good enough to get the job done, kind of what I expected. What I didn't expect is, you know, I'm coming in here like this, and at the bottom of the cut, my knuckle kept hitting the table that we cut on, because there's not really a point here that I can drive in and maintain control over it. So that's a pocket cleaver thing. It's not the blade's fault or anything like that. You know, it's just kind of built into a pocket cleaver like this. So, I mean, this thing did phenomenal. The profile, this nice full flat, it cut really well. You know, I have no complaints about this whatsoever. Just what really threw me was exactly how much abuse this thing took, and it kept its edge. And even after all that, it responded to the strop a lot better and a lot faster than I thought it would. You know, the edge wasn't too badly broken down to begin with, but I gave it a thorough strop session. Now let's see if I can cut this without borking it, because the bottom here is touching the table. Yeah, see, we get down to where it's bent over and it just borks. Let's try here. Yeah, it struggles. It's just the paper's on the table, but you can see I finally got the cut good, and you know the edge took to the strop really, really well. Now this could still use a full sharpening or another long session on the strop, but I mean it took it, and I think it was on the strop for maybe 4 or 5 minutes of work, and it just that really, really surprised the hell out of me. So I'm very happy to see this. You know, like again, my expectations were set too low, and you know, I'm learning as I go. So I wanted to share the aftermath of Cardboard Slayer here. I wanted to say thanks for helping get us to 1,000 subs. Like I said, keep an eye out for that giveaway. It's coming very soon, provided we don't drop below 1,000 again. And yeah, so one thing worth mentioning is this whole month we're doing fundraising for Make-A-Wish Georgia, and I'll put the link in the description. But a friend of mine is doing his annual fundraising month, and I am trying to help him out. So if you could throw $1 or $2 in the hat, it'd be greatly appreciated. We plugged it all through the live stream, and we're going to keep plugging it until the end of the month and help out as much as we can. So, and again, that link goes straight to Make-A-Wish. I don't see that money. He doesn't see that money. The only one that sees it is Make-A-Wish. So if you decide to throw money at it, you know where it's going. But all that being said, thanks for looking at my crap. Subscribers, you guys are awesome. Like I said, I can't thank you enough. I look forward to being able to monetize the channel a bit further down the road, but for right now, 1,000 subs is fantastic. It's taken like a year and some change to get here. I am pretty pumped about it. But yeah, so comments. I love some feedback. If you've played around with a lot of 9CR18, let me know what you think about it. If you haven't, let me know what you think about the results off of this. And I know some guys have the Bull Mastiff and Mastodon. I know you guys love it as much as I do. If you've been looking at getting one, let me know if this helped you out any or not. But yeah, all that being said, y'all have a nice day.